Welcome to my fridge and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Leah and I want to clean out my fridge today, take you along with me and see how many things I can cook with items that would have otherwise maybe gotten thrown away later. Here I'm starting with the leftover zucchini that I had from our clearance haul, and I'm going to microwave a little bit of that and put that into some meal prep boxes. I also have leftover party food. There was some fried chicken that I'm adding some sauce to. Then I also had some meatballs in barbecue sauce, and then I had some teriyaki chicken. So that made 3 meal prep lunches for him, and ironically his favorite was the barbecue meatballs on rice. I thought it was a weird combination, but apparently I should start making that intentionally more often. So 3 lunches ready to go, and then I also had the rest of the zucchini just tossed into the freezer. That'll make a good vegetable side later. Moving on to breakfast, I'm going to get some burritos put together and stuck into the freezer. I'm using 7 wraps that were down in the bottom of my bread drawer, 7 eggs. I'm using some peppers that were in my freezer and some red onion. I also found some bacon in the egg drawer, and there was some salami down in the bottom of my cheese drawer, so I'm using that, and a few slices of American cheese. There was some spinach that I could stick in there. Not really sure how to get Dakota to eat spinach besides making a salad or trying to hide it in his eggs. So here I'm just going to scramble it all together, put some salt and pepper in there, and then add my meat. That's some salami, some bacon. And once that's all cooked, I'm just topping it into each burrito for the freezer. One of the most common things in my home to get forgotten about and go stale is crackers. So I end up using those a lot of times as breadcrumbs. I don't even buy pre-made breadcrumbs anymore. I always have either some saltine crackers or flavored crackers, something that will go good for whenever I need to bread some chicken or make a meatloaf. So here that's what I'm doing. I don't really have a good recipe for that, but I'm using some of that cabbage that was in the fridge to make a side real quick. I'm using some bacon grease, and that's it. Using up more of that cabbage, I am going to make a slaw, and instead of a traditional coleslaw, I am making one that is more of a Mexican flavored kind that can go on top of fish tacos. Now would be a good time to subscribe and get notifications if you haven't already, because next week I'm going to share that fish taco recipe and that slaw. We're going to end this video with a dessert or breakfast, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm using a recipe that I got from Christine over at Frugal Fit Mom. The bananas were in my freezer because anytime they start to go bad, I stick them into my freezer, peel and all. They're gonna turn really black. When you thaw them out, they're gonna be super mushy, and it makes perfect banana bread. So go ahead and whisk together the wet ingredients, then mix in the dry ingredients. And then I am also going to be adding in some chocolate chips because I had some random half bags of chocolate chips in my freezer. So I'm gonna use those up. Of course, you could use some cupcake liners if you want. I'm just going to spray my pan, and I love using this tool whenever I'm making cupcakes or muffins. It comes out so even. is all that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have found some inspiration. Comment and share what you have done with your leftover items in your fridge, freezer, and pantry. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Until then, I'll see you in my next video.